Alright everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. Last time we took out the Moonlight Butterfly and the Bell Tower Gargoyles. So this time our goal is to take out the Capra Demon. Here, let me get my timer set up. I'll just set it for a minute less than normal. There. Okay. So I can watch the time. Our goal today is the Capra Demon, as well as, if we can get there quick enough, the Gaping Dragon. Now, I kind of doubt we're going to make it to the Gaping Dragon early enough. But you never know. Right in the back. Alright. Now, I just got my ass destroyed repetitively in Shaunor Legends. So, I'm ready to go in here and kick some ass with my overpowered Souls character. We have a couple things to do at the shrine first. Oh hell, did I ever grab that key? I don't remember. Did I grab the Undead Asylum second floor key? Okay, I did. Had to check, I don't remember. Alright. Now, Petrus of Thorland over here, this guy here.
Oh, miracle?
Oh yeah, we already talked to him. So, after beating the Capra Demon, as long as we've talked to him consistently, his friends should be there, and you can go get new dialogue and everything. Okay, let's rest here. We don't have enough to level, but we do have a Firekeeper soul we can go ahead and use. Go ahead and get that. We now have +2 Estus. Excellent. How are my stats looking? Okay, we need to be putting a lot more into vitality and endurance now, which I think I was already starting to do, so.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you? You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, there's a few more new lines, but it's nothing really beneficial. The only main thing he points out is the second one is down in Blight Town below, and that he'd rather die again than go there. But guess where we're going? First, we need to get to, or through, I should say, the lower Undead Burg and then the depths, and kill the Gaping Dragon at the end of the depths. Get that guy. Let's go. Once we go through the lower Undead Burg, we'll be able to open that gate from the other side and open a shortcut. But to get to the lower Undead Burg, if you recall, after we beat the Taurus Demon, there was another door before Solaire that we weren't able to open yet. That's because we needed the, I think it's the basement key, which we got in the Undead Parish. So we're going to go over there and open that door now and go down to the Undead Burg. There's actually 2 shortcuts we can open in the Undead Burg. One back to here, and then one at that, in the tunnel. Running, running, running. Alright. Once we get down to the lower Undead Burg, I'm actually going to drop my summon sign, because I like helping people, and the Capra Demon, which is the boss of the lower Undead Burg, is a bastard, and a lot of people like having help with him. Even if it's just to break up aggro. Ha! Am I still... Yeah, I'm medium. Good, good, good. Now, the Capra Demon is universally hated by most people. I can enjoy the challenge in fighting him if you can make yourself able to fight him. Many people meet their death to him very easily in his very first attack. Excuse me. And here's the reason why. The room you fight him in is very small. He is a very fast and very aggroed enemy. He's on your ass the entire time. Now, there's many enemies like this, and there's ways to fight them. Honestly, by himself, he's not that bad. The issue is there's also 2 undead dogs in the room with him, which in addition to building up bleed, they're also very fast and very aggroed. You can probably see why this is a little bit of an issue. Damn, I didn't think I was going to one-shot him with that. Okay. Come on, you bastard. See the way my health is right now? That's what happens when I get cocky. I get really cocky and then something just fucks me up. Alright. Now, there's 2 good ways to fight the Capra Demon as far as the first little bit in the room. The first, like, 10 seconds of that battle are considered some of the hardest in the entire game, just because getting past him. So one thing you can do is if you have a very good stamina bar, you can take his initial hit. He has a lunge attack, and it's his hardest hitting attack, and if you don't have good stamina, it'll just plow through you and kill you. If you have the stamina to take it, do it. If not, your best bet is to try to dodge around him. Okay, slide down here. This is like the 2nd or 3rd longest ladder in the game, by the way, so try not to fall. Okay, so down here, we can now open this, unlocking that shortcut. Yeah, I thought I missed a guy. I think I got a sore on my lip. Anyway. Get down here. We're going to drop our summon sign right here. Okay, time for the lower undead bird. This is the first time we're introduced to the undead dogs. They're very fast, very flighty. They don't hit very hard, but they cause bleed, which is a status effect we haven't encountered yet. So what bleed does is poison, when its bar fills up all the way, your health slowly ticks away. When bleed ticks up all the way, you instantly lose 1/3 of your health from blood loss. So obviously bleed is something to be avoided. If you got the residence key, you can let this guy out.
Somebody, please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, how did this ever happen?
That is your first sorcery teacher. So if you're a sorcerer, go ahead. If not, there's honestly not really a reason to let him out other than just being a good person. We did not get the resonance key, so he's going to stay in there. Take out all 3 of them. These guys are also new, as you probably saw. They're not too much of a hassle. The only issue is that charge attack that one of them tried to do. That one hits you hard and fast. Alright. That door there, and then the 3rd one right there. 3 people are going to pop out and ambush us. They are hollow thieves, and they cause bleed and have throwing knives, so be careful with them. They're also very fast and have the ability to parry you. If they're in that stance right there, like he is, that's their parry stance. Don't swing at them when they're like that, or they will parry you. Okay, bleed went up a little bit, but it's okay. There's item in this one. It's the Mail Breaker dagger. It's kind of a shitty dagger, not gonna lie. I've literally never used it. Ugh, throat's dry. I need something to drink. Alright. There's going to be another ambush up here, but you're going to want to wait because there's 2 dogs on the far side, and yeah, one of them will always run at you about here. Getting tired of your dodgy bullshit. That was odd. Okay. There we go. Now there's some loot to grab, but let's get that first dog, or second dog first. Okay. God, my throat's dry and I just keep yawning. Here you can get the thief set. Is there any water in that cup over there? Nope. Of course not. Damn it. So there's the boss wall, but we're not going in there just yet. We're going to go down here this way. Now, this is the way to actually proceed, but we're also going to unlock a shortcut. So we don't have to run all the way through Undead Burg again. Or Lower Undead Burg, whatever. You know what I mean. First over here, that's the door forward. Yeah, but quit yawning. Large soul of the lost undead. So that door is the way to proceed to the depths, but we're going to have to kill the Capra Demon to get the key. I'd also like to mention, for anyone who wants to speedrun, if you got the Master Key, you can bypass the Taurus Demon, Capra Demon, and Gaping Dragon, and all their areas. And it's very easy to do. You go down, or you just go to that tower where I killed Havel. You go through there and go to Andre, and then from there you can tackle the Bell Tower Gargoyles. After that, you go back to Firelink. You go down to where I got that first Firekeeper Soul. Remember where I opened the gate and went to the Valley of Drakes? If you proceed to the side, instead of the Valley of Drakes, you'll go to Blighttown and you can go fight Quelaag. And ring the 2 bells. Summon sign's gone. Here's the female undead merchant. Yeah, you can ring both those bells without even fighting those 3. You're going through all their areas. It's just real way to cut down on time. Okay, now that way's open to Firelink Shrine. I'm not going to bother going back to Firelink Shrine. I like my chances on taking down the Capra Demon right now. I've been overpowered as hell. He may hit me hard, but I'll hit him just as hard. The main issue is I'm not 100% whether I have the stamina to take him on right now. Because I put so much into my strength and dexterity. I didn't think that little drop was going to hurt me. Okay. So what I'm going to do is throw an alluring skull here. Actually, let's try throwing it... What? No. Oh, I only had 1. Okay. I didn't hear them move, but... Okay. He missed with the initial lunge. Okay, that's... Good, good, good. I was worried his initial hit was going to do a lot more to our stamina than it did. Alright. Plunge him. Oh, yes. Now, you see, that was the strategy. Get around him, get up here. You can fight him head on, but if you just lure him, he'll always fall up here. He'll probably do a few attacks, but so keep your shield raised. And he always falls, and then just plunge him. Key to the depths. He does have a chance to drop his great demon machete. You also get a humanity and a homeward bone. Alright, so now we're going to go down to the depths. 15 minutes in, huh? Not horrible. Oh, my side. Why did it start hurting? Alright. Down to the depths. I don't think there's any items here, but I'm going to go ahead and check because I have been known to forget items before. Okay. First thing you want to do is round the corner and take out this guy right here. Otherwise, he'll get you in the back when you're taking care of the other guy. If you're fast enough about it, neither of them aggro, and you can just go straight over here, grab large soul of a nameless soldier. We're going to go ahead and shoot that guy. That is a butcher, and there's only 2 of them down here, and they don't respawn, but they are very, very tanky, and they hit hard. Okay. He's probably going to make his way up to us, so let's take out some of these hollows between us for the time being. Don't see him yet. There's that charge. If they start that charge right in front of you, they're going to hit you 3 or 4 times, and it's going to hurt. It also has pretty good staggering power, as you just saw. He hit me with the very end of it. It staggered me. Proceeding onward. Okay. Alright, so there's the technical first butcher. The second one would have dropped on us as we were going later on. So we're going to get him like that. Now the butchers have an attack you really want to watch out for. All their attacks, well, most of them at least, can be parried, except for one. That one right there. That one is unparryable, and as far as I'm aware, unless you have ridiculous stamina and stability, it is also it's unparryable, and as far as I'm aware, unless you have really high stats, it's unblockable as well. Right now, I'd be crushed under it. And I don't think it'd kill me outright, but it'd do some serious damage. So over here, you're going to grab the large ember. This allows Andre to put weapons up to +10, as long as they're able. Black Knight weapons can only go to +5. Now, this is the technical way to proceed, but we're going to skip a bunch of the dungeon real quick. We will come back and finish this area, but we're going to skip real quick so we can get an item. So behind where that butcher's table was, is a drop. And here we can see a mini-boss, the giant undead rat. So what you're going to do is just get up here and ping him with arrows. Do I not have a secondary? Oh no, I'm thinking of my one in the stream. That's right. Okay. So up here, just take him out with ranged. If you're feeling brave, you can plunge him. He hits a lot harder than you'd expect for a rat, in addition to just being a lot faster than other rats. Excuse me. He always drops a humanity, but we're going around here to get that item. That is the spider shield, which is the bandit, I believe, starting shield. Now this shield is good because first of all it's 100 physical, which is always good, but additionally it blocks poison from bleeding through. So if you block a poison attack with it, you get no poison buildup. Humanity. Over here is the key to the bonfire in the area, which we already have the master key, so we can get in there anyway. Solo named soldier. That's where we'd normally enter this room from, and that's where we proceed. So what we're going to do, normally you'd have to go down there and actually go through the next part of the dungeon. What we're going to do is we're going to go around that, go up and unlock the shortcut to the bonfire, and then we're going to go up and do the rest of the dungeon normally. So go around this way, and you can actually bypass that waterfall. Ignore that slime. We're going to go this way. And I'm going to show you all the ins and outs so you know exactly where all those shortcuts I just took lead. But right now, this is the only shortcut you can open in the area, and it leads back to the bonfire here. So we'll go ahead and rest at the bonfire. Now you also want to be careful in the depths. It's one of the invasion hotspots. Okay. Go ahead and level up once or twice. twice. We may have the souls to level up again, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, so now we're going to go through normally. We're going to backtrack a bit up to where we jumped. Now, additionally, there's a ring we're going to be leaving to get before going to Blighttown. So we're going to finish the depths, but then what we're going to do after the depths is we're going to go back to the Undead Asylum, because you can return there, and there will be different enemies and an additional boss, but there's also a ring that is worth getting, and it is the Rusted Iron Ring. And what it does is, you see how I'm moving real slow in this deeper water? It negates that. And in Blighttown, there's a big poison swamp you have to wade through, so it's really good if you're not slowed down in that. So right there is a slime, and the slimes like to try to engulf you and just, you know, wear your health down. So be careful about that. This one's a trap, and there were a lot of them in that hallway we ran through. Okay, resting at the bonfire should have reset that butcher up on his ledge. So normally, see, that's the platform we ran on with all those hollows. We'd walk down there, the butcher was over there, and then we go in this little water area with 2 dogs and a hollow. And past that, there's a hole we'd come out over here, where that butcher would drop down behind us. He's not up there. Now I'm a little worried. There he is. That's odd. It reset his health, but not him. Let's get a heavy... Uh-oh. That hit me about as hard as I expected, not gonna lie. Woo! Good thing I am medium weight. Uh-oh. There we go. Me getting all cocky. He will always drop the sack helmet, which is pretty bad, but meh. Over here past him.
You. Yeah, yes, you. Here, over here. Please, goodness help me.
Now you're going to want to roll through the barrels here instead of smacking them, because you don't want to hit him.
Thank you. I would have been at supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius. Or the Great Swamp. I will not forget my debt to you.
This is your first pyromancy teacher. Now I went ahead and got him because first I didn't need an item to get him, and second, later on I do like to get pyromancies. He's also a pretty cool dude. So yeah, over there you would have run down here and through all this, which it's just normal water. But it would slow you down while you're fighting 2 dogs in that hollow, so be careful. I'm honestly really not looking forward to fighting the second boss of the Asylum, because that is the Stray Demon. It is much stronger and has a lot more health than the original Asylum Demon, not to mention having a buffed-ass magic attack. Alright, so go ahead and take care of these. Now these have a chance to drop large Titanite shards as well as green Titanite shards. Green Titanite being used for magic weapons. Magic weapons are very good for sorcerers because they scale with intelligence. So, if you're going with a sorcerer, magic weapons are the route you want to take. And you'll get the blacksmith at the entrance of New Londo Ruins. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank on stuff for some reason. Okay. So you'll fight your way through them. The best way for this is just shoot them all down or bait them into falling and then getting back. I prefer shooting them down, and you should have a bow by now, especially if you've done everything I've done. So next we go this way. There's going to be 5 rats over here, so be careful. There we go. Now, the depths, there's actually a path I run through here that is the best in the game, for me at least, for farming humanity. Because undead rats have a chance to drop it. And if you have a high drop rate, if you have the maxed out drop rate with 10 humanity and the Gold Covenant Serpent Ring, or the Symbol of Avarice, I net anywhere from 1 to 9 humanity per run. Okay, go ahead and get this guy. Now there's 3 here. And here's where you normally would have picked up the key to get into the bonfire there. So don't go that way, you'll fall down a hole and you won't enjoy your life at all. Going this way though. There's a fog wall to the next part of the area. Now this next part has 3 large undead rats, which do a lot less poison damage and more physical, and a channeler. The second we'll have come across. If you're lucky, oh, we're lucky, he comes up and tries to fight you. If you're really lucky, he drops his trident. I've only ever got a channeler to drop a trident once in my entire time playing Dark Souls 1. It has a ridiculously low drop rate, and I'm a little upset by it. So yeah, see, they have a lot higher physical damage, as you see there, but my poison barely went up. We'll go ahead and Estus just in case something gets lucky. Okay, so these guys can also drop humanity. You can see that little flicker around the edge of him. You really got to pay attention to the large undead rats, because it just doesn't stand out as well. Okay, watch out for these 2. They always lunge this way, so if you run at the boxes from this angle, they'll never hit you. Those 2 are just boxes. Large Titanite shard. Down there is where we'll fight the boss of the area, but we'll get to that soon. This way. 1 more rat. Okay. So what you want to do is go that way. Don't follow him too far, because there's that hole you would have fallen down. Now this way is another hole you can fall down, so don't go running off that way. You want to go this way and then turn left here. There's another rat there. Take him out. Grab another soul of a nameless soldier, and through here, this is where we killed the giant rat. So moving on, we're now going to go down the waterfall slide here. You'll take a little bit of damage from this fall. Yeah, see? So you're going to want to turn left here first. That's a new enemy, and that is a basilisk. Now you see that stuff he's spewing? That will give you curse. Now since we haven't encountered curse yet, curse will instantly kill you if it fills up, and you will spawn with an active curse, which gives you half your max health. So getting cursed, bad. Soul of a nameless soldier, another one on the left. Luckily, they have like no physical attacks. They're all about spewing curse. So if you can get up in their face and take them out, do it. Go ahead and lure that guy. Or take him out, I guess. Here, you can plunge attack 2 of them. But move immediately, because there's one right there. Now, another bonus of having as much active humanity as I do is in addition to the other bonuses you get, your active humanity up there, or liquid humanity, boosts your curse resistance as well. Ow. My throat's really dry. 3 more in that room. Now they will drop Eye of Death. Eye of Death, most Covenants have an item that if you supply that item to the Covenant, you'll deepen your allegiance and you can get more rewards. These are for the Gravelord's Servant Covenant. There's the Ring of the Evil Eye. I'm not going to wear it right now, but it is a very good ring. The Ring of the Evil Eye makes it so that every time you get a kill, you restore a little bit of health. Obviously not good for boss battles, because there's not really any boss battles in 1 that have a lot of enemies. Jump here. Humanity. But for just going through areas, especially once I have a lot of enemies, The Ring of Evil Eye can be very good for you if you're not good at dodging hits, or if you're tanking things and just letting things hit you. Now, by this time, there's a chance some of the large rats have come up behind us from the other direction. Yeah, there's one of them. There's another. There's 3 large rats, and then further back, there's a regular-sized rat. Now, if you're human here, we're going to have our first NPC invasion. And he'll spawn somewhere on this little platform here. It will be Knight Kirk. Yep. Oh, we missed. Oh, that sucked. Come on, switch. There. For some reason my button wasn't registering. I was trying to switch my weapon out. Okay. Now, Knight Kirk can be a little bit challenging. He's your first, unless you've been invaded by other players, he's your first human combatant. And he deals a lot of bleed damage. You want to be very careful fighting him. He can parry you. He can cause bleed with his sword, a shield bash, or even just rolling into you can cause bleed because of the way his armor's set up. Obviously, we're doing a lot of damage with him. Yeah, there we go. Now, he drops almost 6,000 souls. And he will also have whatever he has here. Some humanity. We actually got very unlucky. He almost always drops either his sword or his shield here. This is like only the second time I've ever had him not drop an item. So here's that last rat. Okay. I'll remind you that only ever happens if you are human. If you're hollow, he won't invade. So watch out for this slime. There's going to be one more there, but there's also one on the ceiling. Oh, we got a drop. Green Titanite. Okay, so if you just run past, you can, yeah, see, you can see it in the corner, it dropped. Let's go get this one. There we go. Took care of the slimes. Let's take care of this guy here. And one more rat. Okay, so those are the doors that go to Blighttown, but over here we have a new merchant. This is Domhnall of Xena. Once you beat the dragon, it's either immediately after or once you go to another area, he will move, and he'll actually be near Firelink Shrine.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Domhnall of Xena. I'm just a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
So he has a number of things. You can also get the joy gesture. He has pretty much nothing to say.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
Okay. He sells 3 gold pine resin, which, as you may imagine, very useful. He also sells the crystal straight sword, great sword, and shield. Now, while these have very good stats, they're not worth it in the long run because crystal weapons cannot be repaired. They will always break. And they have low durability as well. So let's see here. Yeah, it has 32 stability. Very bad. He sells arrows if you're running low. And he also sells his armor set. While it's not the best, it's not a bad set of armor.
Well, that is a shame, but no matter. No, not to worry. Come back again. I'm always available. Not every trade was meant to be. There'll be more in store for us. Someday. Sometime.
He's always very cheerful. Now, Domhnall of Xena is a very good merchant. Wait, 39.
I
think... Oh, this actually is better than my current set. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the armor and check it out.
Thank you. That was a fine trade. I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon. We'll make another fine trade, of course.
Oh, wow. My stats shot up. Holy crap. Okay, yeah. Taking Armor of the Glorious and putting it on. We're still in medium. Wow, I had no idea it would boost me that much. What souls do I have to burn? I might try to buy more. If nothing else, once I get the 25,000 from the dragon. This is the first time I've actually gotten a good boost from his armor by the time I got it. I think we can afford one more piece.
I adore trinket.
We'll get the boots.
Thank you. That was a fun. I have.
Okay. Go ahead and equip them. Those aren't as good at all. Curse resist, durability, and weight. Those are the only parts that are better. Ooh, the rest of it shoots down a lot. Wow, okay, well let me compare the rest then. Elite Knight, 18785. Wow. Helm of the Wise, 1812 1310.
Well, that is a shame, but come, not it, they'll be.
1812 1310. Only the physical's better. Okay, I guess never mind. I got the one piece of good armor he had. Okay, so this is the way to the boss, which we're not going just yet. We're going to go ahead and rest at the bonfire and get our Estus back up. This boss can hit me very hard, and there is a good chance he could one-shot me if he lands the right hit. So we're going to have to be very careful. Luckily, we can summon Solaire for this battle, and if we haven't killed Lautrec yet, which I'm pretty sure we didn't, I'm pretty sure in this playthrough we left him alive, we can summon Lautrec for this battle as well. Let's go ahead and kindle this bonfire since we didn't, and just in case we die. The Bell Tower Gargoyles were the first boss that truly gave me an issue. The second that I got stuck on for a while was the Capra Demon. This boss I didn't so much get stuck on as I had trouble figuring out a good way to fight him. Once you figure out the way to combat him, however, he's actually very easy as long as you know or are good at avoiding his attacks. And since he's very big and slow and highly telegraphed, it's not hard to do. Now, an issue, though, is that there's a bit of a... He's good at drawing out your greed. And why I say this is because his head is his weak point. If you manage to smack him in the head, you do a lot more damage. But that also puts you in the biggest danger zone because it's hard to get out of the way of his really strong attack if you're going for his head. So we go this way. Solaire's summon sign will be here, and Lautrec should be over here. Yes. Summon Solaire. Once Solaire's summoned, we summon Lautrec. We'll run over here and grab the heavy crossbow and some heavy bolts. Not that I'll be using them, but... Okay. Summon Lautrec. Hey, Solaire. What's up, buddy? Oh, I love your shield. I love you in general. Alright. Got a cutscene for the intro of the dragon. Let's go. I'm gonna check my phone while this is going. Big, ugly bastard. You can probably see why his head puts you in the danger zone. Okay. Move. That is his hardest hitting attack. The charge. you get hit by that, it's pretty much game over. What we're gonna do is try to cut his tail off. Oh, 2 hits with this sword. The Dragon King Great Axe, the strongest of the dragon weapons. It requires 50 strength to wield, but it hits hard. Okay, let's keep wailing on him. Yeah, you can see how much health he has. Even with the ridiculous damage I'm doing with this sword, it's just taking little chunks out of his health bar. Watch out, charge attack. Solaire, please don't get hit. I don't want you to die. Each hit is doing 316 health. So you can probably see just how massive his ridiculous health bar is. Up and down. Take him out! Alright, both of them lived. We got the Blighttown Key. Twin Humanities and Homer Bone, and since Solaire survived, we got a Sunlight Medal. Excellent. Over here, there's also the hard leather set. A little bit of an upgrade for your leather armor. Excuse me. Alright. We're going to go ahead and go open the doors to Blighttown, but then we're going to make our way up to Firelink Shrine, and I'll probably be cutting the episode there. Do 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 do. Okay. Open the doors to Blighttown. Now, Blighttown is one of the most infamous... I got really tongue-tied there. It's one of the most infamous areas of Dark Souls 1, and for good reason, but we'll be exploring that in the next episode. For now, we return. Because the first thing we're doing in the next episode is going and kicking the Stray Demon's ass. Hopefully. The Stray Demon is one of those that still manages to catch me off guard when I fight it. And I hate it. Alright. Head on up. Do 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 do. I've had Jurassic Park stuck in my head for a while now. It's one of my favorite movies. I remember when I was like 6, for like most of a year, if not over a year, I would fall asleep with my VHS of Jurassic Park playing. Okay, we managed to go past without them aggroing. For some reason, that one over there never respawns if you're going from the bottom to the top. Sometimes it does if you're going from top to bottom, but if you're going from the depths up, it almost never respawns. I don't know why. Let's go, fuckers. That hurt a little bit. Only slightly. Take that, bastards. Okay. I didn't get the backstab. That's what I wanted. Okay. Heading up. Do 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 do. Hopefully, starting tomorrow, I'll actually be able to go to sleep at night and fix my messed up sleep schedule so that I can stream and record during the day and let all my stuff upload overnight. That'd be cool. Okay. Made it back to Fire Lake. Get ready for the stab. There it is. Ready for the stab. That's how you fuck a dude up. Now, if you did free the sorcerer, which I believe is it Griggs of Inheim? Something. Anyway, he'll spawn over here for you to buy sorceries from. And then Laurentius is over here. We'll go ahead and talk to him since we got time.
Oh, so you made it out? Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy in the Great Swamp, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. And unless you find the magic's unsavory?
No, we don't. We like magic.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
Pyromancy flame.
A flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Well, let's get started right now.
So, modify equipment. What you can do with your pyromancy flame now is you can pay souls to upgrade it and make it do more damage with your different spells. That's how you make your pyromancy stronger, is upgrading your flame itself. So pyromancy, in a sense, is the easiest one to upgrade because you don't have to pour stuff into a stat, you just pour it into the equipment itself. If I remember correctly, you can go to plus 10, maybe plus 15, I don't remember. And then, once you get the next pyromancer, you can have her ascend it, and then you can have a plus 5 ascended pyromancy flame, which does ridiculous fire damage.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go Otto.
Let's go ahead and get his dialogue, because he's just fun to talk to.
I'm pleased to see you safe. As always, if you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy. Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flames, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time. Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It meshes poorly with advanced culture, and pyromancers are considered rather unsavory, which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway. So, for me, turning undead didn't change a thing. A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that flame, I gave you a part of myself. Please take good care of it. A pyromancer's flame, well, please.
So yeah.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go Otto.
Let's go ahead and level up as much as we can, and then we'll increase our pyromancy flame. Should be able to get 3 levels out of this. Yep. So we have 4,500 to spend on pyromancy. Plus whatever souls I might have to scrounge. No, none. Okay. Okay.
Oh, hello. I'm pleased to see you safe, as always.
Alright. We're gonna get... well... we're gonna get combustion and fireball. Actually, we're also gonna get iron flesh. That's a ridiculously good one to have. And we will upgrade it once.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
Do I even have... I have 1 spell slot. Excellent. So, iron flesh. I didn't even think about it. We're gonna find that extremely useful against the motherfucker. The, Stray Demon. Damn. Okay. So, iron flesh. Let me just show you what it does here. pyromancy of Carmina, who harnessed the power of flame to actualize the inner self. Iron Flesh boosts defense and resilience. It makes the caster exceedingly heavy and unable to move freely, so we'll take a lot less damage this way. We just can't roll or move fast. Now the reason we want this is because in the very beginning of the fight with the Capra Demon, or not Capra Demon, sorry, Stray Demon, you fall, and I'd probably lose about half my health, maybe 3/4 of my health in that fall. So doing this first would be really nice. We're probably going to try to have to time it so that we sit up there for a little bit and waste that, and then when we fall, it wears off a little bit after, so that we can still move around and fight him. Because being immobile while fighting him is one of the quickest ways to die. But for now, we're going to go ahead and call it here. Next time, we'll take him on and then head into Blighttown. As always, I hope you guys really enjoyed the show, and that you have a great day.